If you've ever stood in front of your closet thinking, I know this isn't working, but I don't even know where to start, you're not alone. And the reason it feels so overwhelming isn't because you have too many clothes. It's because there are a few very specific things getting in your way. In my last video, we talked about how clothes should fit. But even when things do fit, a lot of closets still don't work. And when you try and fix it, it can feel like pulling a thread that never ends. So today, I want to show you the 3 biggest reasons that closet editing feels so difficult and how to start moving past each one with confidence. The first and biggest barrier is this. You don't know your signature style, which means you don't have a strategic plan. You don't have a clear picture of what your wardrobe is supposed to be. Most closets are built piece by piece. You find something you like, you bring it home, and you try to make it work. But over time, what you end up with is a collection of things that almost work, things that only work with one specific outfit, and things that you don't quite know what to do with anymore. So even if each piece is fine on its own, the closet itself doesn't function. The way a stylist looks at a wardrobe is from a bird's eye point of view. There's a master plan, so to speak, called your signature style that helps guide which pieces best create the wardrobe that makes you shine. When you know your signature style, you know which pieces consistently flatter your shape and coloring, suit your lifestyle, and authentically reflect your personality. It's the foundation on which you make all your editing and shopping choices, the kind of decisions that create a wardrobe that automatically works together. Not having a firm grasp of it makes deciding what to keep or let go while you're editing your closet so much harder because there's nothing guiding your decisions. And that's how you end up holding on to things that don't quite flatter you, don't feel like you anymore, or don't go with anything else. If you want to start seeing your closet differently, here's a simple place to begin. Pay attention to what you actually reach for, and just as importantly, what you don't. The pieces you avoid, there's usually a reason. Maybe they don't quite fit right, or maybe they don't go with anything else, or maybe they don't feel like you anymore. That's information. And once you start noticing patterns, you begin to understand what's really happening in your closet. Start noticing what consistently works for you, what you feel good in, and what truly reflects you. That's the beginning of your signature style. Stop asking, do I like this? And start asking, does this belong here? Another thing holding you back from editing your closet is emotional attachment. This one is big and very human. We don't just hold on to clothes because of how they look. We hold on to them because of who we were when we wore them, or how much we spent, or who we thought we'd be in them. And letting go can feel heavier than it should. Your closet should be your treasure chest, full of things that make you happy. There's no room for things that no longer fit, or make you feel guilty, or anything but confident. There's certainly going to be things you can't part with, or even stand the thought of someone else owning. So instead of forcing yourself to get rid of everything, separate those pieces. They don't get to live in your closet. Move them to another closet, an under the bed box, an attic, or any other out-of-the-way place. Your closet should support the woman you are now, not hold on to every version of you that came before. So put the jeans or the dress that you need to keep because someday they might fit again somewhere else. They don't get to take up any precious real estate in your closet. The last barrier to editing your closet is simply this. It just feels like too much to take on, so you avoid it. And the longer you avoid it, the more overwhelming it becomes. Between busy schedules and everyday responsibilities, dedicating time to a full closet edit can feel impossible. So instead of waiting for a full day or days to do it perfectly, lower the bar and narrow your focus. Try to break it into bite-sized tasks you can complete in short bursts, like setting a 15-minute timer to declutter one drawer, or choosing 5 items to evaluate each day. You could tackle a couple clothing categories a day, or do all your clothing one day and your accessories another. Pull them out where you can actually see them. Now you're making decisions in a smaller, clearer space. That alone gives you clarity. The key is to have a system that breaks it down into manageable steps. You're not on a mission to finish it. You're starting it, and that's what builds momentum. Now, if you're noticing something here, all these shifts help you start seeing your closet differently, but they don't fully answer the question, what do I do with each piece? That's where most people get stuck. You can recognize when something isn't working, but still not know whether to keep it, tailor it, or let it go. And that's where having a clear process becomes everything. It takes the guesswork out of it so that you're not second guessing every decision. That's something I teach in much more detail inside my masterclass, The Right Way to Edit Your Closet, a stylist step-by-step guide to a streamlined wardrobe. But even just understanding what's been getting in your way is the first step toward finally getting your closet to work. If you're starting to see your closet differently, the next step is understanding your signature style, because that's what guides every decision that you make from here. So head over to my Start Here playlist. It walks you through the foundation of how to build a wardrobe that actually works for you. And if you want a step-by-step way to move through your closet with confidence, I've linked my closet editing masterclass for you below. And if you like more tips like this, you can join my VIP newsletter using the link below. I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.